We are back with Richard E. Grant, known for his Oscar-nominated performance in Can You Ever Forgive Me? And as General Pride of Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. He's now written a beautiful memoir around the loss of his wife called A Pocketful of Happiness. And he is joining us now. Mr. Grant, thank you. Thank you so much for being here with us. And where did the idea for this book come from?
I posted a video taken on a Caribbean beach on New Year's Day, saying that I felt like a turtle had lost its shell and my compass was broken since my wife had died. And I then got publishers saying, would I write a memoir about it? And I said no, and my daughter said, I think it'll help you process your grief. So that's how it came about, and it has really helped.
Tell us about the title.
4 days before my wife died, we'd been together for 38 years, she said, I know you're going to be sad, but try and find a pocketful of happiness in each day. And it's been a great mantra to navigate the abyss of grief and try, not trying to think you have to win the lottery or Nobel Prize, just find something in a day that is going to make you feel good.
That moment must have been something.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. So, out of our 38 years together, those last 8 months of our life were such a small part that I remember the best rather than the gruesome bits.
Yeah, and that really says a lot about your relationship, your marriage with her. If somebody's listening and they're like, I want a pocketful, how do they start? How do they start in their own life to find that happiness?
I looked at what the weather report was this morning, and the fact there wasn't so much traffic as usual in Manhattan, and that I've flown across the world to be here today, that has given me such joy and delight. So I think it's just being mindful about what there is around you.
It doesn't have to be grand. It can be just little.
Exactly right. Yeah.
And you've been journaling since you were 10 years old.
Oh yeah.
But you use those journals to talk about the different decades. So how does that make this unique?
Well, I think what I love about a diary is that it's authentically in the moment that it's written. It's not something that's remembered in retrospect. Oh, and I was a Good Morning America, and they looked lovely, and we did all this. You can say, well, she had terrible breath. He was rude. He was, in the moment you write all that stuff over to him.
Right.
So it's
Eddie's our best
audience. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
So when I was 10 years old, I woke up in the backseat of a car and inadvertently saw my mother in flagrante with my father's best friend on the front seat. So then I started keeping a diary. So that's how it began.
Whoa.
Oh, we weren't expecting that.
I can laugh about it now.
Did you say, Can You Ever Forgive Me? No, Can You Ever, but that was your Oscar nom, of course.
Yeah.
Can You Ever Forgive Me? How special was it working on that film?
Oh, it was absolutely amazing because, it was a tiny budget movie, and with Melissa McCarthy, Marielle Heller directed it, and we never thought anybody would see it or make a noise, and went to the Telluride Film Festival, and it's got this roller coasting award circuit attention. So I'd never been nominated for anything in my life before, so to have that happen was just off the chart.
And the two you just mentioned, did you see them? You had a reunion with them recently?
Yeah, they were in London, and so we've stayed great friends, because usually on a job, after you've met people like us three today, you'd think, oh, we're going to be best friends from now onwards, never see you again as long as I breathe. So, the fact that you then have an ongoing friendship is a real bonus.
You tell some funny stories as well. Lifelong obsession with Barbra Streisand?
Yeah.
How did you finally connect?
Unashamed. Since I was 12 years old. Finally, during the Oscars, I had tweeted a fan letter that I'd written to her when I was 14 years old, and took a picture outside her gates of her house in Malibu with the security guard's permission. And she then responded the next day on Twitter, and I just lost it. I was just absolutely overwhelmed. Then I met her at the Oscars, and then subsequently at Donna Karan's house, and had a 90-minute one-to-one conversation with her. So it was everything. If you're obsessed with somebody, it was the apotheosis of that.
14?
Yeah. And then I said, I have a confession to make. And she said, what's that? And I said, I've commissioned a 2-foot-tall sculpture of your head for my yard. And she said, you're crazy. And I said, yes, I know. And she said, no, you are crazy.
No. Oh, wow.
You are crazy. Get out.
Yeah. But we're going to be lifelong friends. You know why?
Why?
Because you can relate to what I'm wearing. You saw these shoes.
Called it out.
You said, please.
Jimmy Choo shoes.
Yeah, and you know why?
Yeah, because I played them. I played an old drag queen in a movie called Everybody's Talking About Jamie, which is based on a true story. And I was playing an old drag queen that had to wear those, and I was walking around.
Thank you.
Yoda at the end of it.
That was not just me. I told you.
In addition to the book, you do have another movie just came out, and how is it to be an author but now in this movie you're playing an author.
Well, the writer that I play in the movie called The Lesson is suffering from writer's block, whereas I have never suffered from that. As you can tell, I'm a born gas bag.
Never for a loss.
Yeah.
How are you? How is your heart?
You know, it's a daily basis, you know, navigating grief. I don't think you get over it. I think of it as getting round it. So today is a really good day. It's not to say that a tsunami may hit me at lunchtime and you know, you go under again.
Yeah, it's like
you just have to accept and embrace it, I think.
You're going to help a lot of people with this.
But you're finding that pocket.
Yeah.
And I think that this book is going to help a lot of other people find the pocket. And amazing for you to share this with everybody, Richard. We really appreciate you being here on GMA. And we're lifelong friends. Come back anytime. Come back anytime.
In those shoes.
You can wear those. You don't have to wear those shoes anymore. A Pocketful of Happiness. It is out right now. Make sure you go pick it up, everybody.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.